to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria.
There's Warner. Here comes a head of the jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
That is gone!
Lob for Perez, that's my play. Off the backboard, count it, and a win!
And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa Warriors, and they go.
And a pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another broadcast here on Rio Sports Live as we are coming to you tonight from Copperas Cove High School in Copperas Cove, Texas for the Region 4 Class 1 championship game between the San Perlita Trojans and the Rock Springs Angoras. My wife Daya is on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling with you. Glad you could join us for our broadcast. Two teams that weaved through all of the brackets in the playoffs to arrive at the semifinals yesterday. And then they advance into this championship game here this evening. First things first, I want to show you some highlights of some of the games yesterday between the four teams that all made the trip to Copperas Cove. Here's some highlights that lead us into this championship game.
Bring it into the front court, operate against the man-to-man defense, go inside the paint, quick shot on the way, off the mark, no good. Rebound is controlled by the San Perlita Trojans. Steal, though, in the front court. A throwdown attempt missed, behind the back pass in the paint again, shot it up, made it in a foul. On the rebound, that's secured by Montoya for Rock Springs. Angoras want to run. Here comes Christopher Flores, finds a man on the baseline. Pass deflected on the outlet, get it in the paint. Nice move made, lay it up and in. Christian Montoya. We'll have to find a way to get those shots to go down to offset the interior game of Trinidad. Herrera takes it off a step back three, rolls it home for two just inside the arc. But then losing it off the turnover. Here come the Tigers, racing it ahead. A lot of contact there on the baseline. That shot won't fall for Davila. Rebound, outlet pass. Here's Bo Hernandez. Skips it over for a three by Montoya. That's off the mark. Long rebound as John Schneider brings it ahead for the Tigers. Schneider coast to coast, lays it up, got it. To a double team, that's stolen by San Perlita. Quick pass ahead to Herrera. Herrera attacks right side layup, got it. Defense leads the points for San Perlita. Off the turnover, Tigers with a chance to take the lead. Here's Jace Kincaid, missed the shot. Offensive rebound secured by Reeves, can't get it to go though. Rebound, and here comes Rock Springs right back at you, trying to run. Spin move in the paint, nice delivery and a bucket made. Christopher.
And welcome back again to our broadcast here on Rio Sports Live. Having played the national anthem, the two teams will have their lineups announced to the crowd on hand. Want to give a shout out, a special happy birthday wish to Didi Rodriguez, the SP business manager. Get well soon to her mom, Aurora De Luna, as well. That's a special message sent from the San Perlita fans up here in Copperas Cove. Again, happy birthday, Didi Rodriguez, and a special get well soon for her mom, Aurora De Luna. Fans, thanks for tuning in wherever you may be watching this game. Those watching on our social media, I'm going to ask you right straight up on our Facebook side. Share the link. Let other fans know where this game is going on. Help us by growing our numbers by liking and following our page. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, it's free of charge. Everything we do is free of charge, whether it's broadcasting the games, covering the events. We don't charge schools, we don't charge fans, but we do ask you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and help get the numbers up so that when we're talking to advertisers, they too can see just how far the reach is on Rio Sports Live. Rock Springs is the visitors tonight, and the Angoras have their team announced. They make their way over to the sideline. My wife Dahlia again on the camera. We're getting ready to take a look at the San Perlita Trojans as they'll be the home team on the scoreboard here this evening. The Angoras knocked off the Natchez Tigers yesterday, and for the San Perlita Trojans, they bumped off the Trinidad Trojans in an athletic type of game. What do you expect here this evening? You expect two athletic teams to go at it again. Rock Springs played more of a physical style than what Trinidad did, if you're taking a look at that from the perspective of how San Perlita prepares for this game. The San Perlita Trojans also attack from much more beyond the arc. If you're looking at it, how the approach from Rock Springs defensively is on you better get back, you better try to stop this team, and you better get out and contest the shooters. In last night's game, in the first semifinal, when Rock Springs took on Natchez, you could see Rock Springs was equally aggressive in trying to push the issue on tempo. So I don't think either team is going to be in an uncomfortable position if this turns into an outright track meet of get it up and down the court. There are stars all over the floor. Two players to watch for Rock Springs after their performance last night. Catch the attention of Christian Montoya. He's a senior. He'll be wearing the number 3. Christopher Flores. He was our player of the game last night. He will be wearing number 11. Flores is also a senior on this team. Now, there aren't many seniors on the San Perlita Trojans, but some to watch are one and first and foremost our player of the game from yesterday, James Herrera. As the teams make their way out on the floor, we again ask that you help us by sharing the link on our social media. Let fans know on Facebook that this game is going on. We head into the broadcast portion of our game. Players already standing in the center circle, and we are set for the opening tip-off. They're watching from Oklahoma City. Tip is controlled by the Rock Springs Angoras. They'll bring it right-hand side to the baseline, hand it off inside. Flores goes to work, made it. First basket for Christopher Flores. San Perlita in transition, get the ball in the front court. Here comes the defense played by Rock Springs. The Angoras get it in the hands of Herrera. Got in the paint, gets it outside. Extra pass in the corner. 3 on the way. They contest that well. Rebound in the paint, taken down by the Rock Springs Angora. They want to run. Get it in the front court. Racing ahead to the right-hand side. That shot blocked. On the rebound, it goes out of bounds. They'll say it's off of the Angoras of Rock Springs. Just underway, San Perlita ball. James Herrera, they'll double team him. Pass on the outside, get it back to Herrera. Herrera's left open. He's got range from right there, my friends. Lets it go, and bang. I told you, you got to get out and contest shooters if you're taking on this San Perlita team. Herrera shows that. Flores brings it across. Great crossover. Got in the paint. Dishes off. Inside. Maker good. Give an assist to Flores. Henley with the bucket. Angora's back up by 1. Herrera got past the double team. Overhead pass to Terry. Terry takes a bump and a foul will be called. They're looking at Jace Henley. And immediately you can see the first chess piece moved here in this ball game as Rock Spring has committed to double teaming James Herrera as he brings it across the midcourt stripe. They're watching from Mission, Texas. Give a shout out to Annika Canales watching the game. Thanks for tuning in on our Facebook. Eli Terry has the ball for the San Perlita Trojans. Spins it outside to Herrera. Herrera, this time guarded by Ty Henley, pulls the trigger anyway. Missed it on the rebound, secured easily by Sebastian Vieira. And here come the Angoras of Rock Springs. Minute and a half gone here in the first quarter. Off the dribble, this is Montoya. Spins it outside for a Vieira 3 ball. Misses it. Rebound comes out. Offensive board. Vieira dishes inside. Reverse layup. Good. Chase Henley for 2. Angoras go up by 3. 6:22 to go in the first quarter. Here come the Trojans in the front court. On the dribble is Diego Ortiz. Ortiz handles it, takes a bump, spins it outside to Herrera. Herrera attacks, gets it outside. Over to Max Graciani for 3. That's off the mark, no good. Quick rebound, and back come the Angoras with a 3-point lead. Couple of minutes gone here in the first quarter. Flores brings it across, isolated. Backs everyone out as he takes the defense of Graziani with him to the baseline. Got him in the air. Hangs, shot it, made it. Christopher Flores for 2 more. Angora's up by 5 in transition. Here comes Ortiz. Pass it. Nice steal. Ortiz steals it again. Puts it up off the glass. Got it. Each team with a turnover that trip down. Ortiz with the made bucket. 3-point game. The lead, Rock Springs. We're just underway here at Copperas Cove for the Region 4 championship game at the Class 1 level. Vieira left open. He showed yesterday he's got that kind of range too. Flores goes inside with a pass to Henley. Goes to work. He's been busy. Misses the shot. Contested by the Trojans. Rebound by Eli Terry. Terry brings it across. Takes it to the sideline. Takes a bump. Crossover dribble. Now cross through a double team. Takes some contact and got fouled. Watching from Fort Worth, Texas. Patty Fisk Blackwell, thanks for tuning in here on Rio Sports Live. Heidi Grace Mays, watching from Lubbock, Texas. Thanks for tuning in. 3-point game, inbound play for the San Perlita Trojans. Herrera looks to get it in, having some trouble. Throws it high to Max Graziani. Graziani dribbles it. He's one of the juniors on this team. Out to Herrera, guarded by Montoya. Can't shake him. Takes it in the paint. Free throw line jumper. Got it. Herrera has got that ability to pull up for those mid-range jumpers. 1-point game. They're watching from Moranza's pass. Richard Gonzalez, thanks for tuning in. Contact there. That'll be a foul called on Diego Ortiz of San Perlita. And that's another thing that comes into play when you're in a championship venue, is you take a look at what the officiating is going to do. How far can you push it? Catch by Henley. Henley into the paint. Off the glass. Got it again. Jace Henley leading the team in scoring. He's got 6 first-quarter points. Ortiz out to Graziani. Graziani goes baseline, lays it up and in. Max Graziani for his first points of the game. 1-point lead. Angora's with that lead in the ball. Henley again in the front court. Nearly had it stolen. Spins it out. They've got numbers. In the corner goes Vieira. San Perlita recovers defensively. Out to Henley. Pass inside to Flores. Christopher Flores against Graziani. Missed the shot. Rebound tipped out. San Perlita with a chance to get the lead. Spin it outside to Benito Gutierrez. Gutierrez finds Herrera. Herrera pulls the trigger on a 3. That's off the mark. Terry got the rebound. Weak side. Puts it in. And gets fouled. Eli Terry. Let's take a look on the Josh Moody replay on your right side of your screen, and you'll see, yes, the Trojans are quick to pull the trigger on 3s, but they also do a good job of rebounding on the weak side on those long shots. Eli Terry made the basket, goes to the free throw line, misses the free throw. Rebound is secured by Rock Springs. They trail here in this game 11-10. Halfway through the first quarter as Christopher Flores has the ball in the open court. Spins it inside, nearly stolen. Montoya with a nice catch, has his shot blocked out of there. Rebound secured by Rock Springs. The Angoras have it. Vieira takes it off the dribble. That's partially tipped. Rebound. Terry falls to the ground. Angoras maintain possession. Flores dishes it inside to Henley. Henley spins, shot it, blocked by Graziani. Rebound. Here come the San Perlita Trojans, and here's Diego Ortiz. Out to Herrera. Herrera takes it baseline, flips it up, no good. A lot of contact there, no call. Here comes Montoya. Montoya races ahead, finds Henley. Henley pulls it up, off the left side, no good. Offensive board, got his own board, put it in. Jace Henley following his shot, took it underneath. The lead is back to 1 for the Angoras of Rock Springs. Trojans with a no-look pass, that's in the direction of Terry, but out of bounds it goes. Watching from Brownsville, Texas, thank you Esther Hinojosa Gibson for tuning in. Laguna Vista, Craig Smith tuning in. James Polk watching from Rock Springs. Thanks for tuning into our broadcast. Oswell, Texas. Freddie Cortez, give a shout out in that direction. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. San Perlita ball, they trail by 1. Get it to Diego Ortiz. Ortiz spins it outside to Gutierrez. Gutierrez, bounce pass. That's a troublesome pass. Herrera catches, goes in the paint, no good. Terry with a reverse layup on the tip in, and then Herrera commits the foul. Eli Terry coming in from nowhere. That would have been an acrobatic tip in to catch and then go reverse layup with a half turn in the midair. Dela Flores Guzman watching from far Texas. Thanks you for tuning in. Raleigh Perez also tuning in here. 2:55 to go in the first quarter. The Angoras have the ball in the lead. Montoya out to Christopher Flores. Flores takes it on a big dribble. Got to the paint. Needs some help. He traveled. The help was there. Eli Terry helping Max Graziani. A lot of times if you catch players helping like that, you do have players open if they cut towards the goal. That time Flores didn't have any open avenues to hand the ball off. And he drugged that pivot foot. 2:45 to go. Substitution checking in the game, and this will be a factor in this one. Who has the horses to come off the bench and assist for energy? Trojans get it front court. That's a travel as Sam Conde got caught for the steps. They're watching from Hebronville. Give a shout out to Armando Garza watching the game. Also, Reina Rudisau watching. Thank you for tuning in. In Tyler, Texas, Charlotte, Texas, Hector and Lynn watching the ball game. 2:35 to go here in the first quarter. Off the dribble is Montoya. Montoya spins it over to Adrian Mata. Mata finds Vieira. Vieira in the corner. Now a baseline move. That's a travel first, though, as Jesus Menchaca took an extra step. Share the link, and like and follow our page if you're on our Facebook. It means a lot to what we're doing here on Real Sports Live. James Herrera brings it across for the San Perlita Trojans. Down by one. He's guarded, isolated by Mata. Gets it over to Ortiz. Ortiz gets it back after a pass to Terry. Now get it to Graciani. Back to Terry. Corner three. Answer, no. Rebound in the paint. And secured. A lot of contact there, and a foul will be called on Sam Conde of San Perlita after Christian Montoya secured the board. Plano, Texas. Ed Martinez watching the ball game. Haley Cantu and Raymondville, thanks for tuning in. Francis Contreras and San Perlita watching his home team. Here's a quick pass in the front court. That's a shot up and in made by Jesus Menchaca. And the Angoras go back up by 3. Pass in the backcourt against pressure. Eli Terry has it for San Perlita. Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Terry through a double team has it taken away as Christian Montoya secures it. Here comes Montoya in the front court. Behind the back with a dribble. A charge as he pushes off. Would have been a nifty finish that time for Christian Montoya. We're watching in Rock Springs, Texas at the First Baptist Church of Rock Spring. Thank you for tuning in. A youth watch party. Give a shout out in that direction, as well as a big group tuning in here to this regional final game. On the front court for the Trojans. That's a near carry by Conde. Outside it goes to Graciani. See this defense by Rock Springs. Now they're out contesting everyone. You want to shoot a three, it's going to be well beyond the arc. Not saying the Trojans don't have that kind of range. It just does take a different approach to how you're running your offense. Herrera penetrates in the paint. Got in the air, shot it. That's a charge. Montoya drew the charge. And that'll be the second foul of the ball game against James Herrera here in the first quarter of the San Perlita Trojans. They're watching from Newport News, Virginia. Give a shout out to Jennifer Suarez. Denton, Texas. Paula Owens tuning in. From Elwood, Indiana. Give a shout out to the Olivares family. Montoya has the ball for the Angoras. Passes it inside to Flores. Flores, it goes against Graciani. Got him in the air. Banks it in. Good finish by Christopher Flores with a head and shoulder fake to free up some extra space. Minute left in the first quarter. San Perlita basketball. They're down by 5. This is the biggest lead for Rock Springs. Diego Ortiz into traffic. Hangs on. Gets it outside to Conde. Has it poked away. Montoya there. Conde, a strong move in the paint. Got it. Sam Conde on the finish. That's another senior on this squad for the San Perlita Trojans. 3-point ball game. Montoya in the backcourt, guarded by Diego Ortiz of the San Perlita Trojans. Over it goes to Flores. Flores, corner three. He can hit that. Missed it, though. Rebound by Eli Terry, and here comes the San Perlita Trojans. Terry into the front court. Left open, isolated against Sebastian Vieira. Takes it on the dribble, inside, back outside to Graciani off his hands. And a miscommunication there between Terry and Graciani. Terry's like, set me a screen or cut. I've got a defender that's with me, but there's movement away from the ball. We can get it to you. 18 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Angoras with the ball, spin it on the left-hand side. With the ball, Christopher Flores. Flores with a big step, pulls the trigger from 16. That's well short. Rebound by Diego Ortiz for the San Perlita Trojans. 5 on the clock, 4. They get it to Herrera. Herrera lost it, diving to the ground. And the whistle blows. The jump ball's called. But the buzzer had sounded. 3-point lead. Rock Springs on top after 1. The regional finals from Copperas Cove continue after this on Real Sports Live.
That there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down.
See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito. Back here on Real Sports Live, you see the Rock Springs Angoras make their way out onto the floor first. There are the San Perlita Trojans on the sideline. And again, thanks to all the fans who are tuning in to this broadcast wherever you may be. They're watching from North Texas, also watching from Slidell, Texas, as I take a look at some of the YouTube channels that are watching. Raymondville, Texas, Ricardo Nieto tuning in. Give a shout out in that direction. San Perlita ball, they trail by 3. Leading scorers, Jace Henley leads the way for the Angoras with 8 points in the first quarter. Herrera has 5 for San Perlita. Minute 53 to go as we check that. 7:50 to go here in the second quarter. That would have been a quick quarter, right? Terry has the ball poked away, tries to recover it, out of bounds it goes. Turnover against San Perlita. Trojans did a good job yesterday of taking care of the ball in their victory against Trinidad. They were facing a lot taller athletes than what they're seeing here. But this is a team that can match them with the physicality and the speed up and down the court. Montoya has the ball, hands it off to Flores. Flores against Graciani, who again draws that assignment. Flores spins it outside, an open 3 by Ty Henley is good. That time a patient pass by Christopher Flores. He knew he had Henley on his hip, just waited for him, squared up and knocked down the 3. 6-point lead is the biggest of the game for the Angoras of Rock Springs. Trojans again now having to run that offense extended further out beyond that arc. Herrera had it poked away. Now he takes it off the dribble. Spins it in the corner to Terry. Back outside it goes. Good defense right now. Here's a deep 3 by Herrera. Got it! If you're playing that good, I'll shoot over the top, says James Herrera. His second deep 3 of the night. 3-point game. Montoya into the front court. Flips it up. No good. Rebound taken down. Secured by the Angoras. Good work inside by Menchaca. Get it back outside. Another 3 on the way by Henley. This one won't go. Rebound. Offensive board by Flores. Spins. 2 men in the air. Got up. Got it. Made it and got fouled. Christopher Flores. Take a look at the replay here. Working hard to get that rebound after this missed 3. Watch him crash the boards. And then the strong finish after the up and under. He'll shoot a free throw. Miss it though. Graciani gets a rebound for San Perlita. Graciani in the backcourt against Sebastian Vieira. Hands it off, and here comes Diego Ortiz racing into the front court. Spins it in the corner. Conde for 3. Off the mark. Rebound Terry. Saves it. Back outside to Conde. Conde to Graciani. Graciani back outside to Herrera. Another deep 3. This one won't go. Rebound secured by Christian Montoya. Here he comes. Brings it front court with a behind-the-back dribble. Dishes off. Menchaca lays it up. Won't go. Rebound by San Perlita. They'll try to run. Here comes Herrera. Herrera in the front court. Has Terry to his wing. Pulls the trigger from the top of the key. No good. Out of bounds it goes. Rushed that shot just a bit. Did James Herrera of the San Perlita Trojans. Rock Springs basketball in the backcourt. Montoya brings it up. Guarded now by Benito Gutierrez, who checks in the game for the San Perlita Trojans. Has it, takes it to the free throw line, floating in the paint, missed it. Offensive rebound, Menchaca, then it has it blocked, but a foul called, and Jesus Menchaca will get to the free throw line. Fans watching from Bermuda. Give a shout out to Rudy Rodriguez watching him in McAllen, Texas. Brendan Pinkerton, a former Port Isabel Tarpon, tuning into our broadcast. Give a shout out in that direction. And my old newspaper friend, Armando Garza, tuning in. Give a shout out in that direction too. Jesus Menchaca misses a second free throw. The long rebound comes out, secured by San Perlita. Terry to Herrera. Herrera to Gutierrez for three. No good. Rebound by Flores is tied up, and on the possession change, we'll go the other way. Coppers Cove High School says the arrow is in favor of Rock Springs Angoras. Good crowd on hand here tonight. They were filing in here. Everybody wearing red and black between the two schools. As I approached the school, I asked my wife, I was like, who's who in that line getting tickets to get in this game? Here comes Montoya. Montoya dishes off, looking for Menchaca, picked up though by Flores, and he'll put it in. That pass wasn't intended for Christopher Flores, but he finished. 7-point lead for the Angoras. That's the biggest of the game. Pass to Herrera. Herrera takes it in the paint. Right side layup. Rolled it off. No good. Terry secures the rebound for San Perlita. A reset. Outside. Extra pass. Here's a three. No good. Rebound. Easily pick it off by Menchaca. Outlet pass. In the front court. Right side layup. Blocked out of there by Terry, and out of bounds it goes. Flores thought he could take him off the dribble, and watch Eli Terry on our Josh Moody replay. Isolated one-on-one defense. Angoras will inbound the ball. Vieira finds Montoya. Montoya, good ball fake. Back outside to Vieira. Back to Montoya. Pulls the trigger on a long three, and he got it. Christian Montoya drops in a three ball. The lead is double digits for Rock Springs. San Perlita basketball. Get it inside. Quick free throw line jumper off the mark. No good. Rebound. Terry secures it for the Trojans. Gets it outside to Conde. Outside to Herrera. Got a man in the air. Pulls the trigger on a three. Missed it well short. The shot was there. And with the ball fake, he had plenty of time to release it. Here comes Vieira. Vieira wants a three. This'll hurt. Missed. Rebound by San Perlita. Eli Terry secures it and is fouled in the backcourt as Vieira will commit the foul. That'll be the 15th foul on the Rock Springs Angoras. Non-shooting foul. San Perlita basketball out of bounds. Conde brings it up. Crossover dribble. Now he attacks all the way downtown. Lays it up. Got it. Nobody stops Sam Conde. Takes the lead back to single digits. Nearing the midway point of quarter number 2. Flores on a clear out. He can handle the ball. He can also go to work inside. Takes it off the dribble. Got down on the post, and he makes it. Right on cue. Again, he can handle the ball. He knows what to do when he gets inside. Graziani takes it off the dribble for San Perlita. Spins it outside. Here's a three on the way by Conde. In and out, no good. Graziani got the rebound. Got in the air, has it taken away. Here comes Montoya. Montoya, they don't stop him. He takes it inside and traveled. Conde stopped him at the last second and stops the clock with 3:41 to go in the second quarter. At this pace, we're going to be over in a real fast time between these two teams. 3:41 to go in the half. It's a 10-point lead. The Angoras have outscored San Perlita 12-5 here in the second quarter, after outscoring San Perlita 16-13 in the first quarter. Conde brings it up. Trojans have been kind of cold here. They got that layup last trip down. Gutierrez to Conde. Conde, nothing there for him. Backs it outside to Gutierrez. Gutierrez takes it right side, hands it off to Graziani. Graziani isolated against Jace Henley. Extra pass to Terry. Taken away by Flores. Terry takes it right back away. Eli Terry brings it up for San Perlita. Hands it off to Sam Conde, tries to settle it down. Hands it off to Gutierrez. A deep three on the way. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound, pinballed out, goes out of bounds. Save back in bounds. Great job by the Angoras. Hustle play by Jace Henley. Here comes Montoya. Montoya in the front court. Got in the paint, needs some help. Nearly a 3-second call. Finds Henley. Henley has it tipped away. Picked up there. Banker up and in. Made by Ty Henley. That's not how you draw it up, but watch the gift wrap bounce to Ty Henley as they call a timeout. Henley right there, quick release, made the basket. Timeout, they're on their feet on the Angora side as Rock Springs has opened up a 12-point lead. Back after this on Rio Sports Live.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants. And so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
Back here on Real Sports Live after the timeout, the San Perlita Trojans had to talk it over. They're down by 12. Want to give a shout out in the direction of Missouri to my daughter Ashley, to Seth Steele, to Maxwell, to William, to Emma, all watching the game. Eli Terry catches for the Trojans, goes in the paint, tries to get a shot away, and he's traveling first. Good help defense in the paint. Christopher Flores stood his ground. Eli Terry with a couple of pump fakes could not get him to budge. And here comes Montoya for Rock Springs. Get it inside to Flores, back to Montoya. Tries to get it to Henley, does so. Henley's double team, gets it back to Montoya in the corner. Here's a quick release on a three, and he makes it. Christian Montoya is red hot. He's got 6 on 2 3-pointers here in the second quarter. Graziani has it for the Trojans. Hands it out to Gutierrez. That's stolen. Loose ball, picked up. And here come the Angoras. Racing ahead is Ty Henley. Lays it up, no good. Graziani gets a rebound for San Perlita. Right now, it appears as though the Angoras have more energy than San Perlita's Trojans, and that's hard to do. Layup on the other side, good, made by James Herrera. James has got 10 here in the first half. The lead is down to 13. Montoya gets it ahead to Henley. Henley now brings it ahead. It's got numbers. Dishes off right side. Layup is short. Rebound Eli Terry. Terry brings it up. Hounded by Mata. Takes it off the dribble. Spins it in the corner. 3, no. Rebound taken down by the Angoras. Here comes Rock Springs. Christopher Flores slows it down. They're your leading scorer. He's got 12 points here in the first half. Has it with 1:22 to go in the second quarter against Graziani. Spins him in the paint. Outside to Henley. Henley guarded by Terry. Muscles him up. Goes to work. Missed a shot. Offensive rebound secured by Mata. Gets it back outside to Henley. Henley hands it off to Christian Montoya. Montoya, another 3. Answer? No. Rebound Graziani for San Perlita. Minute to go here in the first half. Graziani brings it ahead. Right side. Here's a 3 on the way by Gutierrez. That's off the mark. Rebound secured by the Angoras as Montoya gets it. Now he brings it forward. That's your point guard, my friends. He can certainly bring the ball across court. Brings it up. Tries to attack. Finds Flores. Flores steps out. 43 on the clock as he takes a look. Graziani gives him a little room. Thought about the 3, now takes it off the dribble, gets it in the paint, goes to work right there, knows what to do, and finishes. Christopher Flores, solid baseline move. He's got 14. Ortiz takes a bump, and Montoya commits a foul. .26 seconds left here in the first half. San Perlita will inbound the ball. James Herrera to throw it in. He had 33 points yesterday. Tonight he has 10 here in the first half. Trojans to inbound the ball. They'll get it to Graziani. That's tipped away. Defense played by Flores. He stole it. Overhead pass. Now a steal by Terry, and he lays it in. Eli Terry with a steal for San Perlita. Quick front court pass to Montoya. Montoya off their layup. Got it. Like I said, they appear to have equal or more energy right now than San Perlita, and that's hard to do. Trojans back with the ball, down 15, 2 seconds, 1. Here's a 3 on the way. Foul on the play. No, a travel. And that's the way the first half comes to an end. The Angoras outscored the Trojans 21-9 in the second quarter into a thunderous applause by the visiting side. The Angoras head to the halftime locker room, halfway home or reaching the state semifinals. We'll be back with more after this on Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD Elementary elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
This game is back here on Rio Sports Live at halftime at Copperas Cove on a Saturday night. Again, shout out to my grandkids watching the game at the Steele residence as William and Maxwell and Emma are all tuning in. My wife Dahlia says hello from Grandma Dahlia. In the first half, the Angoras came out swinging, scored 16 points in the first quarter. San Perlita Trojans right with them step for step. 3 behind. It was a 16-13 game in the first quarter. In the second quarter, the Angoras opened it up. Pressure defense, some critical three-pointers made by Christian Montoya, and they outscored the Trojans 21-9 in the first half. Leading scorers, 2 players in double figures. Flores leads away for Rock Springs with 14 in the first half. James Herrera for San Perlita has 10 for the Trojans. Take a look at some of the highlights, and here's how we got to 37-22 at the halftime break. You're watching from Oklahoma City. Tip is controlled by the Rock Springs Angoras. They'll bring it right-hand side to the baseline, hand it off inside. Flores goes to work, made it. Pass on the outside, get it back to Herrera. Herrera's left open. He's got range from right there, my friends. Lets it go, and bang. I told you. You got to get out and contest shooters if you're taking on this San Perlita team. Herrera shows that. Flores brings across, great crossover, got in the paint, dishes off, inside, make her good. First quarter, off the dribble, this is Montoya, spins it outside for a Vieira 3-ball, misses it. Rebound comes out, offensive board. Vieira dishes inside, reverse layup, good. Chase Henley for 2, and shot it, made it. Christopher Flores for 2 more. Angora's up by 5 in transition. Here comes Ortiz, pass it. Nice steal. Ortiz steals it again. Puts it up off the glass, got it. The San Perlita Trojans. Herrera looks to get it in, having some trouble. Throws it high to Max Graciani. Graciani dribbles it. He's one of the juniors on this team. Out to Herrera, guarded by Montoya. Can't shake him. Takes it in the paint. Free throw line jumper, got it. Into the paint, off the glass, got it again. Chase Henley leading the team in scoring. He's got 6 first quarter points. Ortiz out to Graciani. Graciani goes baseline, lays it up and in. The lead, spin it outside to Benito Gutierrez. Gutierrez finds Herrera. Herrera pulls the trigger on a 3. That's off the mark. Terry got the rebound. Weak side, puts it in. In gets fouled. Eli Terry. Up, no good. A lot of contact there, no call. Here comes Montoya. Montoya races ahead. Finds Henley. Henley pulls it up. Off the left side, no good. Offensive board. Got his own board, put it in. Not saying the Trojans don't have that kind of range. It just does take a different approach to how you're running your offense. Herrera penetrates in the paint. Got in the air, shot it. That's a charge. Shout out to Jennifer Suarez, Denton, Texas. Paula Owens tuning in from Elwood, Indiana. Give a shout out to the Olivares family. Montoya has the ball for the Angoras. Passes it inside to Flores. Flores, it goes against Graciani. Got him in the air. Banks it in. Biggest lead for Rock Springs. Diego Ortiz into traffic. Hangs on. Gets it outside to Conde. Has it poked away. Montoya there. Conde, a strong move in the paint. Got it. And the speed up and down the court. Montoya has the ball. Hands it off to Flores. Flores against Graciani, who again draws that assignment. Flores spins it outside. An open 3 by Ty Henley is good. Angoras of Rock Springs. Trojans again now having to run that offense extended further out beyond that arc. Herrera had it poked away. Now he takes it off the dribble. Spins it in the corner to Terry. Back outside it goes. Good defense right now. Here's a deep 3 by Herrera. Got it! Flips it up. No good. Rebound taken down. Secured by the Angoras. Good work inside by Menchaca. Get it back outside. Another 3 on the way by Henley. This one won't go. Rebound. Offensive board by Flores. Spins. 2 men in the air. Got up. Got it. Made it and got fouled. Easily pick it off by Menchaca. Outlet pass. In the front court. Right side layup. Blocked out of there by Terry. And out of bounds it goes. Isolated one-on-one defense. Angoras will inbound the ball. Vieira finds Montoya. Montoya. Good ball fake. Back outside to Vieira. Back to Montoya. pulls the trigger on a long three, and he got it. That'll be the 5th team foul on the Rock Springs Angoras. Non-shooting foul. San Perlita basketball out of bounds. Conde brings it up. Crossover dribble. Now he attacks all the way downtown. Lays it up. Got it. Nobody stops Sam Conde. Takes the lead back to single digits. Nearing the midway point of quarters. So that's just some of your first half highlights here on Rio Sports Live as the Angoras make their way back out on the court first. They're over on the right-hand side. They are the visitors on the scoreboard here this evening. And they enjoy a 15-point lead as we get set to start this second half. Still waiting for the arrival of the San Perlita Trojans. And buckle up, I would say this is anything but over. But right now, Rock Springs in the driver's seat with the lead. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you set for the second half. This is Rio Sports Live.
In Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the concession stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the concession stand.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown. Back here on Rio Sports Live, the San Perlita Trojans now make their way out onto the floor, and we are, again, closer to this second half. I want to give a shout-out. They're watching in North Texas. They're watching in Ocala, Florida. They're watching in Fremont, California. They're watching, again, more fans from North Texas, tuning in from Arlington, Texas, and also tuning in our good friends in Santa Rosa, tuning into our broadcast here tonight of San Perlita and Rock Springs. This is the regional finals. We're in the Elite Eight at the Class 1 level. The winner here advances to the Final Four, and we'll have a date with an opponent on Monday or Tuesday, and then eyeing that final ball, and that is getting to the championship game, which is scheduled for Friday at the Alamo Dome in San Antonio. Adjustments, well, if you're taking a look at what needs to happen, San Perlita Trojans need to make the biggest adjustments right now. They trailed by 15 on the scoreboard. They've been matched by a team that is willing to get out and run with them and at times outrun them down court. On the other side, they're also finding an opponent that is much more physical on the defensive end with players on the ball, and then they help on the inside. So for San Perlita, it's if you're going to hang on to the ball and dribble it, you better be willing to take the contact, and then there has to be movement away from the ball to free up. Otherwise, the defenders are going to camp out in the paint. They're going to wait for the ball to come inside, and they're going to collapse on that. So it's adjust, find shooters, but more importantly, it's have the strength to take some bumps as you're handling the ball if the officials are going to let it be a physical game. For the Rock Springs Angoras, again, I wouldn't pull the foot off the accelerator pedal. You built a 15-point lead. You've got a team trying to catch up to you, which is something that is an uncomfort zone for the San Perlita Trojans. And if you back off and let them control the tempo and make you catch to them, that 15-point lead will be gone in a hurry. On the other side, on the positive side for the Angoras, Christopher Flores, Jace Henley have been just workhorses inside. And also Jesus Menchaca, when he was in the game, continue to work on those blocks in the paint and produce. And of course, the wheel that spins it all, Christian Montoya for the Angoras, continue to do what you do. Play defense, and when you get the ball in your hands, push the issue, find the open lanes, and if they leave you open, knock down the shots. Second half coming up right after this on Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full.
Third quarter ready to begin from McCoppers Cove High School, and the Class 1 Regional Championship game in the Region 4 is underway. Gutierrez has the ball as Perlita will start with the ball to start the second half. Ortiz gets it outside to Herrera. Herrera got a screen, takes it off the dribble right side, pulls the trigger. That's off the mark, no good. Rebound secured by Vieira. Sebastian Vieira hands it off to Christian Montoya. And Goras bring it up. Montoya guarded by Diego Ortiz, stopped his dribble, tried to get it to Flores, and Ortiz tips it out of bounds. Not a move you'll normally see Montoya do. He is rare to pick up the dribble without intent. It's what you always ask your point guard to do. If you're going to stop your dribble, that means you're going to shoot or deliver a pass immediately. You're not going to wait for something to develop. Flores takes it off the dribble in the paint, gets it outside to Montoya. Montoya attacks against Graciani. Got it. Christian Montoya, soft floater in the paint. Here come the Trojans. Get it out to Graciani in the paint. Got it right back at you. Max Graciani with an answer. Here's a steal by Perlita. Eli Terry attacks in the paint off the glass. No good. Oh, they'll call a charge. Eli Terry thought he had eluded. As you watch here on the end of this play, Montoya had to hold his breath because he would have picked up his third foul. They'll call that a charge. Pass inside to Vieira. Made it. Sebastian Vieira. The lead is out to 17. There's a steal, and here come the Angoras again in the front court. Get it outside to Montoya for three. Answer, no. Offensive board, put it up. Flores made it and got fouled. Offensive rebounding. And Christopher Flores, man on the spot yet again. Back to the free throw line for Flores. He's got 16 points. Missed his only free throw earlier in the game. We'll get one here. Got that. 7-2 run by the Angoras to start this second half. Ortiz takes it off the dribble, into traffic, lost it. Ball picked up. Here comes Christopher Flores for the Angoras of Rock Springs. Brings it across. Spins it right-hand side to Montoya. Montoya got a man in the air. Attacks right side layup. Got it. Christian Montoya, two more. It's a 9-2 run, and the Angoras are feeling it. They're up by 22. Back with more after this.
Highest moral character. Sherryland ISD. Excellence is our tradition.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles, how about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Back here on Real Sports Live with 6:22 to go in the third quarter. A lot of time left, but the Perlita Trojans had to dial up some kind of game plan here to reset this second half. Herrera off the dribble. We'll get that to go. Immediate producing of points by the Trojans. In the backcourt, here comes Jace Henley. Finds Ty Henley. Henley gets in the hands of Flores. Flores to Montoya, and they'll settle it down. Montoya takes it left-hand side, all the way inside, tried to dish it off. Pinballs off three players. Perlita will touch it last. Watching from Victoria, Texas, give a shout out in that direction to Kelly Edwards. Thanks for tuning in. Her second game she's caught here on Real Sports Live. And Goras to throw it in. Montoya weaves it in the direction of Flores. Flores right inside. And that's money. Christopher Flores with two more. He's got 19. Three on the way by Herrera. Rims out. One and done. Rebound, pinballs out. Loose ball picked up by Flores. Flores, baseball pass ahead. He's got Henley. Tips it back. Henley off the dribble, goes inside, missed a shot. Got an offensive rebound though, put it up, no good. Rebound taken down by Max Graziani. Graziani, outlet pass, picked off. That's Flores, secures that. Flores, Montoya, three, no. Rebound by Herrera. Here come the Trojans. Herrera brings it across. They trace him, takes it inside anyway, missed a layup. Rebound by Flores. Flores had another player ahead. Here comes Montoya, 2-on-1 break. Montoya to the paint, steps through, lays it up, got it. Smart move by the point guard. Nobody committed, took it right to the hole. 13-4. Trojans have been outscored here in this third quarter by the Angoras. Outside to Gutierrez. Gutierrez was left open, gets it to Herrera. Herrera pulls the trigger, that's blocked by Ty Henley. Jace Henley has the ball. Now it's stolen by Herrera. Herrera takes it inside, lays it up, and missed it. Rebound. And Herrera looks tired right now. Ball in the front court. Henley to Montoya. Montoya, head and shoulder fake, wants a screen. Got it. Takes it left side. Now he attacks right side of the layup, and that's easy. Christian Montoya has 16. 4:25 to go. Herrera may have been appearing to be tired because his shoelace was undone. He stops to tie that up. I don't think there's ever been a time that I've seen him tired in the games I've covered here for San Perlita. Again, we'll see if he kicks it into that next gear, which few have. He brings it ahead for the Trojans through a double team, now through a triple team. Is tripped. That's a foul call. That'll be on Montoya. Christian Montoya picks up his third foul. And a timeout called by the Rock Springs Angoras. If Montoya picks up another, then it gets a worrisome spot because that's your ball handler, that's your main primary guy handling the ball. Are they talking that over right now? They're up by a bundle. They've doubled up San Perlita. Back after this.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Back here on Real Sports Live, it was the Angoras that took the timeout. It'll be San Perlita basketball. Trojans of San Perlita down 52-26. They've been outscored 15-4 here in the third quarter. If you're looking for teams on the floor that are capable of erasing a 20-point plus deficit, well, then you're looking at San Perlita. They've got a lot of shooters out there. And if they can get dialed in, they can turn those numbers on the scoreboard in a hurry. They'll throw it in to start play as we resume. Graziani clears out. Now he attacks right-hand side against Vieira. Takes it in the paint. There's a foul. They're looking at Montoya again. And that will be his fourth. Christian Montoya picks up the foul. He'll stay in the game. Trojans look to inbound the ball. Herrera. That's tipped. Kicked out of bounds. Jesus Menchaca couldn't secure it. San Perlita will throw the ball in again. Now the official called timeout and walked over. With 4:13 remaining here in the third quarter, they're going to allow a substitution in the game. Ty Henley will check in, and there goes Christian Montoya. Mark that down with 4:11 to go. Montoya had picked up his fourth foul. He'll have a seat on the bench. Trojans inbound the ball. Get it outside to Herrera. Herrera puts it on the floor. Takes it in the paint, hangs in the air. A lot of contact there. That's a charge. And that'll be his third foul as Jesus Menchaca was there to help him out. Halfway through the third quarter. And Gora's inbound the ball. Christopher Flores now with Montoya on the floor. Watch as Flores may take over this ball game. There's a whistle away from the play. Again, the officials are going to talk it over. They're looking up at the score clock. They took a couple of seconds off. And Gora basketball. Here comes Flores. Flores got baseline, hangs in the air, shot it, made it. Christopher Flores continues to carry his team. He's got 21. Here comes Herrera for the Trojans. Pass a double team, hangs in the air, on, banks it up and in. James Herrera coming right back at you. He's got 14. Long pass ahead. Graciani tipped it, commits a foul. As Jesus Menchaca had beat him down court. Non-shooting foul, team foul number 3 on San Perlita. Eli Terry now checks back in the game for San Perlita. Nito Gutierrez has a seat. Vieira will trigger the inbound play, gets it inside to Flores. Flores into a double team, missed a shot, but he got fouled. They'll call that on Eli Terry. They'll say it's a non-shooting foul. So ball out of bounds for the Angoras. Substitution in the game. Terry will exit that quick. Samuel Barrera will check in the game for the San Perlita Trojans. Rock Springs inbound the ball. Off the dribble is Flores. A lot of contact there. That's a charge. James Herrera drew the charge on Christopher Flores. 3:31 to go here in the third. San Perlita trailed by as many as 26. Still trailed by a bundle as they bring it up. Off the dribble in the paint, Herrera. Right side, got fouled. He'll get to the line. With Montoya on the bench, it gives Herrera that extra step without the concern of Christian Montoya being his shadow. Gives him the vision to watch for those players collapsing in the paint to help on the charge. Misses the first free throw. Second one here for James Herrera, the senior. Missed them both. It's uncharacteristic there. Rebound by Jace Henley. Henley brings it up. They don't stop him. Left side, lays it in. Jace Henley went coast to coast. He's got 10. Trojan basketball. 3 minutes left here in the third. Pass outside to Herrera. Herrera attacks in the paint again. Pulls the trigger on that. That's well short. Rebound by Flores. Flores brings it up. Got across the timeline for the Angoras of Rock Springs. Looks inside. Henley posting up, and Graciani flat out steals it. Max Graciani has the ball. He's been quiet on the scoreboard here tonight. Herrera out on top again for San Perlita. Gets it outside to Graciani. Further out to Ortiz. A deep three on the way. That's well short. Out of bounds it goes. Shooter's legs just aren't there right now for the San Perlita team. Normally they are capable of finding range that most teams don't even think about practicing. And they shoot them within the rhythm of their offense. Here tonight, they're coming up short. Henley, that's a near travel, gets it out to Ty Henley, who finds Flores on a clear out against Graciani. Stays wide. Jesus Menchaca posting up hard on the baseline. Now they absolutely clear it out for Flores. He has it stolen by Herrera. James Herrera dishes a pass inside. Nice delivery, layup good. Diego Ortiz on the finish. Give the assist to Herrera after the steal. Still a 26-point lead. San Perlita's been outscored 19-8 here in this second, and a 30-second timeout called by the Rock Springs Angoras. What we do is free to fans, to schools. We never charge. Reason why? We try to get advertisers to help us out. On timeouts like this, at least say thanks for helping us bring this game.
A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen is a sweet stop for cakes, cookies, and pastries. The best in town for specialty cakes made to order. Sweetbread, cookies, pies, or how about cupcakes? At A Piece of Cake by Ibadas, try a Texas-sized cinnamon roll, or how about some tamales? Wedding cakes, graduations, you dream it and they can make it. The best in town is A Piece of Cake by Ibadas in Harlingen.
And he throws it down. That was just a 30-second timeout called by the Rock Springs Angoras. And see if they slide Christian Montoya back in the game or allow him to remain on the bench with 4 fouls. He'll stay there. Team comfortably on top here in this game with 2:06 remaining in the third quarter. It's Angora basketball. And here we go. Hunley inside to Flores. Flores catches his double team, puts it on the floor, finds an open shooter for 3. That's off the rim, bounces around off the backboard. It hit the top. They finally whistle that dead. And it'll be San Perlita ball. Full court pressure applied now by the Angoras. It's man-to-man, so they'll back off as Henley draws the assignment of Herrera. Herrera has shown he can take him off the dribble, finds Graciani. Graciani takes inside to traffic, finds Herrera. James Herrera launches a 3. He's fouled on the act of shooting. And he'll get 3 free throws here for the San Perlita Trojans. First one good for James Herrera. That's his first made free throw tonight. He's now 1 of 3 at the line. Leads the team in scoring with 15. Makes another. For San Perlita, you need a couple of these 8 or 10-0 runs if you can pull it together. 3 free throws certainly help there. For the Angoras, they just take care of the ball, produce a few times down, and they can just stay comfortable with this big lead. Henley gets it outside, catches again. Takes a little time off the clock now as he backs it out. Remember, their point guard is on the bench right now with foul trouble. Corner 3 for Vieira. This will hurt. Long rebound, though, secured by Flores. Dishes off back inside to Vieira. Finds an open shooter. Henley makes it. Ty Henley says, thank you. Nobody guarding me from 8 feet away. Here's Ortiz. Outside to Graciani for 3. Answer, no good. Rebound in the paint. Pereira there. He's tied up after Sebastian Vieira got the rebound for the Rock Springs Angoras. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Chase Henley has the ball against Herrera. Takes him into traffic. Herrera just steals it. Here's James Herrera in the front court. Sidesteps a man. Has a man on his right wing. It's made by Graciani. Max Graciani, and watch how James Herrera, first of all, defensively, hangs around, and then watch as he sees. You got to make a player commit before he can deliver this pass. He did, and there it is. If you don't make him commit, he can just kind of guard 2 players at once. Free throw won't go. Angoras with the ball. 40 seconds to go. They'll throw it across court. Caught by Henley. Henley back outside. To the free throw line is Flores. Flores into the paint and made it again. Christopher Flores. 23 points for Flores. San Perlita ball outside to Herrera. Herrera hands it off to Sam Conde for a deep 3. That's way off the mark. Angora basketball. 12 seconds to go in the third quarter. You look further ahead, San Perlita will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. Angoras could milk it for a final shot and be nothing more than just transition from one team to the other. Here's a 3. This will hurt at the end. Nothing doing. 3 quarters in the books. The third one, all Rock Springs. They outscore San Perlita 23-13 and lead by 25 as we head to the fourth. From Coppers Cove, Texas, on Rio Sports Live.
Since COVID-19 COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
And he throws it down. See you later, touchdown.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Buzzer sounds, fourth quarter ready to begin. San Perlita will have the ball down by 25. Here comes James Herrera. Outside to a deep three on the way by Conde, and it's good. That's Gutierrez. Benito Gutierrez drains a downtown three. Montoya back in the game, has the ball in his hands. Christian Montoya has been terrific tonight for the Rock Springs Angoras. Isolated, takes in the paint, poked away, stolen. Here comes Herrera. Herrera, Flores right there with him. Attacks in the paint, off the glass, no good. Rebound, Graziani secures it for San Perlita, puts it up, missed it. Rebound, tipped around 4 times. Save, Montoya touches it last though, he's on the out of bounds line. .7:27 remaining here in the fourth. Herrera to throw it in for San Perlita. Looking, finds Conde. Conde takes in the paint. A lot of contact there. And wave it off as a charge. On the Josh Moody replay, you'll see it on the right-hand side. Again, this is what's happening all night. Their defenders are waiting for guys to come in and collapsing and standing their ground for these charges. 7:15 remaining in the game. Montoya off the dribble, lost it. Spins it right-hand side to Flores. Christopher Flores for three. Answer, yes! Christopher Flores adds a three. Turnover by San Perlita. Angoras trying to get to the state semifinals. 6:59 away from getting that accomplished. San Perlita has got to climb a huge mountain, get over the top of that, and then find a way to get to that state semifinal game. Montoya and the Angoras with a big step. That's a travel. So you take off that Christopher Flores three, and 3 possessions have been turnovers here in the fourth quarter for the Angoras. San Perlita hasn't capitalized. On the dribble, Gutierrez spins it out to Herrera. Herrera back to Gutierrez. Here's another deep three. Made another. Benito Gutierrez. If there were an NBA line out there, he would be well beyond that, hitting those shots here in the fourth quarter. 6:16 to go. Clear out for Flores. Flores against Terry. Takes him to the baseline. Has it nearly taken away. Dribbles it out of bounds. Another turnover by the Angoras. San Perlita basketball as Herrera catches. Brings it up. Gets it outside to Gutierrez. Will he shoot from there? He does. Misses it. Got his own rebound for a moment. Taken away by Flores. Outlet pass to Jesus Menchaca. And they'll bring it up. Big step by Flores. Nearly traveled. Montoya catches. Back to Flores. Back to Montoya. He'll slow the pace. Graziani out to guard it. Tries to steal it. Montoya off the dribble into paint. Got another. Christian Montoya right back to work, scoring. He's got 18. Herrera has it on a clear out against Montoya. Step back three on the way. Off the mark, no good. Jesus Menchaca secures the rebound. Finds Montoya. Montoya attacks right side with a behind-the-back dribble. Lost it. Gets it back outside to Flores. Back to Montoya. Settle it down with 5:15 and counting here in the fourth. Back to Flores. Flores chased by Eli Terry. Poked away. Terry gets the steal. Takes it right side. Got the contact and draws a foul on Flores. And Eli Terry will have to earn them at the free throw line here with 5:04 to go in the fourth. The big quarter here in this ball game was really the second. The Angoras turned it up defensively, held San Perlita's Trojans to 9. They scored 21. The second quarter, they outscored them by 10 more at 23-13. Timeout on the floor, 5:04 remains in the fourth. Angoras lead this one on Rio Sports Live.
Since COVID-19 hit, we saw that there was quite a decrease in our sales. We had heard from another business that EDC was helping people with grants, and so we decided to give it a shot, and we were accepted. I would encourage you to contact the EDC and see if you qualify for one of these grants.
After that timeout, we are back here in the fourth quarter from Copperas Cove, Texas on a Saturday night. My wife Dahlia on the camera. I'm Joe Bowling. Thanks for tuning in as Eli Terry for the San Perlita Trojans steps to the free throw line. This is perhaps the biggest storyline when you're looking at point production of the evening. Terry limited to 4, now 5 points after that made free throw. Missed his second. So just 5 points for the junior Eli Terry. Montoya brings it up. Beats his man off the dribble. Spins it out to Flores. Gets it back. Brings it out as Terry comes out to guard him. Montoya has shown he can handle the ball against most anyone defending him. Takes it to the paint. Dishes off inside. In. Jesus Menchaca. That's your point guard going to work again. Drawing the contact or drawing the defenders and then finding the open man. Here's Herrera off the dribble. Dishes off in the corner. Here's a three on the way. That's blocked by Menchaca. Outlet pass to Montoya. Here come the Angoras again. Stays wide. Hands it off. Henley. Back to Montoya. 4:16 to go. Nearing the midway point here of the fourth. Montoya. Out to Flores. Flores skips a pass, nearly stolen. Henley catches, dishes off again. There's Menchaca. Missed it, got his own board, hands it off to Flores this time. Made it. So Menchaca to Flores pays off. Trojans have the basketball. Outside to Conde. Conde attacks on the baseline, has that block, but a foul will be called. Menchaca called for a bumping into the shooter. And Sam Conde will go to the free throw line for the San Perlita Trojans. Conde steps in, misses the first. He's one of the seniors on this team. James Herrera, also a senior. But most everyone else is back for San Perlita. Next free throw is also missed. And Chaka gets that free throw, or rebound, for Rock Springs. Rock Springs scored 16 in the first, 21 in the second, 23 in the third, 9 here in the fourth, but haven't needed point production here in the fourth quarter. Montoya floats it from 15, missed it, got his own board. From 8, easy. Stat padding right there with their offensive rebound and his easy shot. Here's Herrera. That's contested three, won't go. Rebound tip. Flores saves it. Menchaca secures it to Montoya. Montoya brings it up for the Angoras. Stolen for a moment, but out of bounds it goes off of Benito Gutierrez. San Perlita Trojans down by a bunch here in the fourth quarter with 3:13 remaining. Ball in the backcourt to Montoya. Montoya guarded by Diego Ortiz. Finds Flores. It was Flores, Montoya doing most of the damage in that second and third quarter. But they were assisted by Henley, by Menchaca. Now the Trojans of San Perlita commit a foul. And with Flores and Montoya being the two primary characters handling the basketball, you got two good free throw shooters. As you try to seal this one down, Flores steps to the line. 1 of 2 on the evening from the free throw line. Makes the first here. He's got 29 points, looking for number 30. As that free throw just put his team up by that margin. Flores with another. Got that too. Trojan basketball. Gutierrez brings it up with a pass to James Herrera. Herrera to Conde. Conde attacks left side, missed the layup. Rebound by Flores. Flores outlet pass looking for Montoya, threw that away. San Perlita will have the ball. Trojans came out firing in the first quarter again. Even that was a low-scoring quarter for the San Perlita team. They have been clamped down on by this Rock Spring team. Herrera has it in the open court. Gutierrez, a deep three. He's made a couple from out there, misses this one. Another rebound by Flores to Montoya for the Angoras of Rock Spring. Montoya stopped his dribble, pass it off, cuts through. Henley instead goes outside to Flores. Now they'll spread the floor. 4 players beyond the arc as Montoya puts it on the floor. Penetrates right down central and got another point. Christian Montoya with 2 more. Timeout call. 2:16 remaining. The Angoras. Everybody here in the gym wearing an Angora symbol or shirt or hat on their feet. Back after this.
Of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
And he throws it down. Oh! See you later, touchdown.
The Harlingen CISD elementary experience looks something like this. Let's see that again. To learn more about the HCISD elementary experience, visit hcisd.org.
Back here on Rio Sports Live at Coppers Cove, Texas. Again, a shout out in the direction of my grandkids that are watching in Missouri. William, Maxwell, Emma, and the Steele family, Ashley and Seth. Hello from Coppers Cove, Texas. San Perlita ball with 2 minutes left here in this one. Over it goes to Conde. Conde attacks in the paint. Off the back of the rim, that falls in. Sam Conde for 2. Trojans call a timeout with 1:55 to go. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Reminding you, what we cover today on Rio Sports Live. We started it with dance competition. We had softball. We had baseball. We had boxing and basketball from various venues from Beeville, Texas. We were in Houston today. We're out here at Coppers Cove. Corpus Christi. And the Rio Grande Valley with our coverage from start to finish as Dahlia and I wrap things up. It's kind of odd that we go back to Dahlia and I on a huge game like this and a big day. The ones that did the first 700 games for Rio Sports before Emilio and Bert joined in are back here tonight. Appreciate every one of the fans that have tuned in for everything we're doing, and we're not finished yet. Lots to cover. Baseball pass ahead. Henley catches. Ty Henley lays it in. Beat the pressure with a deep pass. San Perlita with the ball. Here's a 3 by Herrera. That's off the mark. Rebound taken down by Montoya. That was 3 steps from half court when Herrera released that shot. 1:34 to go. Montoya has it on a clear out. On a crossover, pulls up from 8. Got another. Montoya's got 24. San Perlita basketball. Here's another 3 from that volleyball line. That's off the mark. 1:19 to go. Montoya walks it up this time for the Angoras of Rock Springs. Spins it over to Flores. He wants a 3. misses that. Rebound, got his own board, taken away though by Gutierrez for San Perlita. Gets it over to Conde. Sam Conde brings it across. Lost the dribble, stays with it, goes baseline, elevates, shot it, made it. Sam Conde has 8 points for the senior. Under a minute to go as Rock Springs brings it across Montoya against Herrera. Attacks again, flips it over to Henley. Ty Henley backs it out, gets it back to Montoya. Montoya spins away from one defender, looks off another. Stays with the dribble with 30 seconds. They'll try to trap him. Outside to Flores. Flores to Montoya. 28 seconds to go, and the Angoras now dribbling the time away and punching their ticket to the state semifinals. Pass in the corner. Back outside to Flores. Tonight it was Christopher Flores again leading the team in scoring with 30 points. Outside with a catch. Back to Montoya. Christian Montoya with 3, 2, 1, and the Rock Springs Angoras are on their way to the state semifinals. 79-46 the final score. As we welcome you to the post-game show. Our broadcast here this evening at Copperas Cove had a lot of question marks coming in as to could both teams maintain the intense play that has carried them through this season into this game. And the final score reflects that the Rock Springs Angoras found that extra gear tonight and will still be playing. Leading scorers in the evening. 3 players in double figures for the Rock Springs Angoras. Christopher Flores led the way with 30 points. Christian Montoya had 24, and Jace Henley had 10. Right behind them, Ty Henley finished with 9. For San Perlita's Trojans, James Herrera finishes his career as a Trojan with 17 points. Sam Conde with 8, Max Graciani was 6, Benito Gutierrez was 6, Eli Terry was 5, Diego Ortiz with 5 for the San Perlita Trojans. My player of the game is going to be Christian Montoya. His 24 points wasn't the leading tally in that category. However, his defense against James Herrera and anyone else handling the basketball was enough. So my player of the game is Christian Montoya for the Rock Springs Angoras. It's going to do it for our broadcast. I believe that'll do it for our basketball broadcast on the year with our live video coverage. Reminding you, throughout the summer we'll be covering traveling teams, and we'll dial it all up again next year for basketball season. And now we flip the switch and go into baseball and softball full blown, and 7-on-7 football next week. We've got a tournament coming. So even football coverage is coming right back on here on Real Sports Live. From my wife, Dahlia, another terrific job tonight on the camera. She's telling me to wrap it up, so I will. From Copperas Cove. Hope you enjoyed this one. Good night.